Welcome back to the podcast. New year, 2026. We're back.
We are so back.
Danny broke his hand or arm,
My elbow.
his elbow.
Located and relocated my elbow.
Yeah. So great start to the new year. He dislocated it. We found out Sadik is 6'3". Crazy. And I want to quit my job. So let's get back into it. All right. So now we're going to talk about VCT. So as of the recording, January 15th, we are, I think everything should be assigned. Everything should be announced at this point. So as of this recording, everything will be announced and everything is there. We have officially announced our Valorant roster. So, woo. It's a pretty stacked roster. It's a pretty stacked roster, and I think that we're actually super confident in this roster. But I feel like if we should talk about the elephant in the room, how Alexis is our sixth man and how that came to be. So Sadik is going to take the lead on that. So we're going to word it on why she's our sixth man and how does that work, because she's on Shopify still technically.
Yeah, so essentially, according to the rulings, an org is allowed to have two teams in Challengers if one is a GC team. So, for example, she's allowed to play on SRG, but since SRG is not competing in Challengers this season, nor did they play in the Open Qualifier, Alexis is allowed to compete in Challengers with us. So basically, she signed to Shopify Rebellion for just GC. So a player is allowed to play in both GC and Challengers, but not GC and VCT.
Okay.
So that's the ruling that kind of allowed her to be our sixth man. Now Alexis, she will still be 100% committed to Shopify Rebellion Gold, and she tweeted about this as well. But she will be our sixth man. So in the event that one of our main five can't play, she will come over and substitute for us. I believe that's how it's going to work. And the people at Shopify Rebellion have been really cool about everything so far. So shout out to them and shout out to Alexis for helping us. But yeah, insane roster. We've got Flya, we've got Moose, we've got Smoke, Note, and Kumi.
Yeah.
This is an insane roster.
Yeah.
I hope you guys realize this.
Yeah, no, I think this might be our most stacked roster to date. I mean, everyone loves it. This is like a massive thing. I think we have right now 124,000 views on this announcement. By the way, I think we should all get an applause. We all had W acting, by the way. Great acting by everybody here. We were gonna do just the announcement, just like, oh, here's our players, but I think we're like the only VCL team that actually put a little bit more effort into the actual announcement, making it hype.
We filmed that shit.
Edited
music for that.
Danny made music for it. Yeah.
Sadik did a lot of shit.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, I think we
a lot of shit.
I was looking at all the VCL teams, and they just put the poster and announcement. We did a whole ass trailer basically.
And that's why ours is doing the best. It's not because of the players. It's because our video is.
Yeah, everyone. If you look at the comments, everyone is glazing our acting.
Yep.
Just let you know.
Dude, I was actually nominated for multiple Oscars.
This guy named QOR Fable, he wrote Absolute Cinema. This guy named Galaxy, W acting, and then another guy named Danny. I should just ignore his comment. He looks a bit stupid, but
that guy.
You know, everyone likes the skit. So
also, why did Baru fucking out of nowhere was like, hey, so we're going bold, right? And I was like, fuck, I didn't even commit to it, by the way. I didn't commit to it until he said, yeah, so we're going bold if we go to Champions, right? And I'm like, fuck, now I have to commit to it.
Yeah.
So,
I hope you do.
Unfortunately, now I'm committed. So if we make it to China, I will be going bald.
Save the clip.
I will be going bald.
Now we have multiple clips.
Yeah.
So, hey man, if it's for the org, I'm done. But I'm gonna be in China. Fuck it, I'll fly to China, paid for or not. I'm fucking going there. That'll be sick as fuck to go to an event like that. But yeah, we're gonna be going to. That's gonna be interesting. The season starts. Our first match is January 19th. Can we say who we're going against, or should we not say that yet?
Is it out?
Oh no, we know, but I don't know. It's not publicly made yet.
Okay, let's hold it for now.
So we're gonna hold on to it. But our first match is
you better be there.
Yeah, January 19th. Our first match for the guys are January 19th, and it's at 7 p.m. EST. So just make sure to get there. That's where the guys start playing and everything. And yeah, just massive news on that part. Yeah, I think the VCL season is going well because we also now have 2 academy teams. So going into the season, so we were only having EG as the academy team, but now NRG has the academy team that was formerly known as Maryville. Now that whole roster is turned into NRG Academy. Nice. So yeah, that's amazing to see. It's gonna be fun, and I think it's good to have more academy teams. I think it just overall levels up the competition. I feel like for the past year or so, over the past 2 years, a lot of orgs were leaving, and it was just more like free agent teams or very small orgs that were joining. But now, it feels like having more academy teams and having more eyes now onto the scene is really great. Unfortunately, Qbert left, so now that team is back, and now I think for the 3rd time now M80's back. They left, came back for a little bit, left, and now they come back again.
But right now M80 took the spot of we almost did it, which was formerly known as the TSM spot. So that's what M80 took. We've also got Box of Rockets that has been acquired and will now compete as Azura Dragon Gaming. And we have Relaxed Reptilians that has been acquired and will compete as Rise of the Scarlet Empire or Rose. So for all of you that supported Relaxed Reptilians, Box of Rockets, or We Almost Did It, /TSM, you have new names to support now because your teams have been bought.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams that have already been are returning, such as us, YFP, Blue Water, Shopify Black is back still, and then Winthrop is back. Yeah, so a lot of teams are back. There are some new faces like Alliance, Rose, the 2 academy teams, and then M80 for the 3rd time they're back. Let's see what they do there. Because if you guys don't know, technically there is no Ascension this year. Teams are competing to qualify for champions. So now this year they changed the format a bit. VCL teams no longer ascend; they go to champions. So now they get to tier 2 teams are going to be basically going against tier 1 teams. So that's going to be fun to see how it works. It is a point system. I'm talking about North America, so we don't know yet because it hasn't been announced how the Europe, China, and Asia do it. But for North America, how it works is teams throughout the year are going to be qualifying, going through playoffs, stages, and they're going to be going through points. During that time, they're going to be accumulating points over the year. The team with the most points qualifies to champions, but the second place team goes against in a last chance qualifier. So the second place, the most points, they go for a last chance qualifier. So it would be 2 teams qualifying for champions. Now, you don't want to risk it for a last chance qualifier, so every team wants to do the best this year. So starting off hot, strong, like you saw Envy. Envy was going out crazy, super strong throughout the entire year. So the last stage didn't really matter for them. They can bomb out and they were still fine. So it's important to know that because it's a year-long thing, doesn't mean that, teams they might mess up here in the first stage, they'll bounce back. No, every stage matters. So if you're bombing out the first stage, you would have to, there's a lot of scenarios for you to come back. like you basically have to go flawless. So yeah, I would advise to say yes.
Just win. It's easy.
Sorry. The matches are public, so we do know we're going against sleepers. So the matches are public. So we're going against sleepers for our first match. But yeah, there's a new team that came from, I believe, Premier. So there's a few Premier teams that came through. So there's gonna be a lot of new faces this year. So it's good always to see. I know a lot of tier 2 players got boosted up to tier 1. So we're gonna see a lot of new faces this year. But yeah, I wanted to know your opinions on Ascension being gone and now that it's champions. So I want to know your guys' opinions on it.
I think this is cooler, honestly.
Do you think so?
Maybe Ascension gave long-term stability to whatever organization actually ascended last time, but I think this is cooler that you're not getting you're not competing for the chance to be with the big orgs next year. it's like if you just do well, we'll see how you compare to them now. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's the idea that you can in your bedroom and you can end the year on the stage at Champs in Shanghai.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's a bit of a story progression there, and it would be an insane feeling if you're one of the players, or even one of the fans of the players, knowing that your team made it from X to, you know, Z.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's cool, sure, but also from, you know, for a different perspective here, I think it's still a bit weird in the tier 2 scene, because what is the incentive, you know, if you're not getting a spot in tier 1? So that's why I think a lot of the orgs pulled out this year, and why a lot of even players are maybe not as interested in seeking opportunities in the esports scene. But obviously, it is the first year of change, and hopefully that brings good things. I think that this is a good start. As Danny said, it's more interesting, it's more fun, and you know, you get to see your tier 2 teams compete against the tier 1 teams as well, and they have a chance to win champions. It's just that we don't yet know what happens if a tier 2 team does win champions.
Yeah.
What happens after that?
Maybe they haven't thought that far ahead yet, but
Yeah, I think we'll get more
that should
details
be
as we
like
start.
easy spot to like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it also
so.
matters because I think if we don't know the franchise teams, their contracts are all up for tier 1. And Leo did come out and say that 2027 will be a complete overhaul and how their franchising system works. We're hoping maybe there's a demotion and a promotion system where teams that are doing well in tier 2 get an easy promotion, and people who aren't tier 1 get demoted. It's going to be an interesting scene to see. I think this is like their way of I think this year is more like a transition year to see like how it works. So for example, like we're going to see that next year they're changing it up. Like a lot of franchising teams might not stay, you know, that have been performing poorly or have not been really making it a splash in the tier 1 scene. They might get demoted back to the tier 2, and it really sees that. But I think if we're really going to be serious about it, it really does come down to financials, because there's a lot of money in a lot of the skin capsules, champions bundles. They make a lot of money. They make these orgs a lot of money. They make or break them, basically, right? They rely on these things. Like, for example, Paper X, they're only in Valorant. So if they weren't in tier 1, if they weren't make champions, that's one of the org's main sources. It's of course sponsors, but also making skin capsules, winning tournaments, getting a percentage from the champions bundle and champions. So that's also an interesting thing. I think also, I mean, they haven't announced it yet, but it would be nice also if the tier 2 teams get a portion of the champions bundles towards them if they're participating also. I think that would also make a lot more sense.
I don't know, because I imagine that, you know, the earnings, the way that they're split, like first between the orgs and then the players and the coaches and the staff, like I'm sure it helps, but to split it between all the tier 2 teams as well, I don't think would be too sustainable. What would have been cool is that if they released like an Ascension bundle while Ascension was still a thing, but now it's not a thing anymore, so I don't know what they're doing, but hey, we'll see.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a pretty simple answer there. It's one more bundle, guys. Come on.
I feel like maybe like something with tier 2. I think we've said this multiple times last year, where like, hey, now, it doesn't have to be a whole gun skin. It could be a spray. It could be a player card. It could be something, like anything. It could be.
Like, just give us the crumbs, man.
Yeah, just give us like
We're dying
anything,
out there.
and then the tier 2 teams will promote the fuck out of it. You know what I mean? So like,
It's money
I think
for everyone.
Yeah, it's money for everyone.
Money for Riot Games is more. In theory, be more fun, more money for everybody. You know?
Yeah, it really just depends. I think this year is going to be weird, but in a good way. So like, we're going to see the transition. We're going to see how it works. Again, it's going to be great. Like Static said.
Ball Dennis.
Oh my God, I'm not ready for that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not ready for. I haven't been bald since high school. It's been like
is just
years.
Your head gonna be bald, or are you gonna shave your arms and your legs and stuff too?
No, just my head.
Does that
Do I have to shave my beard and facial also?
Yeah.
Do I have to do that?
No hair on your head.
Well, my head. What about my face?
Okay, is your face on your head?
I know, but you're saying my entire body. So are we doing only my head?
I'm saying your head. I'm saying like everything above your neck. Even your
Goes.
No, 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 no. Let's relax. Let's relax. Let's relax. Let's relax. You almost got me. No, 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 no,
I'm
no.
walking around like,
How about no, no? I'll agree to.
Everyone
shake
take a
hand.
good look at Ennis right now while he still has his hair and his eyebrows.
Bro, I'm just gonna grow out the fuck out of my hair now. Just not even cut it until we make it the champions. So it's gonna be like long ass hair, and then we're gonna just cut it when we hit the champions.
Alright.
So like now, if I go bald, are we doing it like before champions, or are we doing it after the tournament?
I think
So now that's-
to be safe, you should be bald for like an entire year, starting right before, just to make sure we get the good time.
So even for in the chance that we don't make it, you'll still have me bald.
Yeah. I think that's
No, what we'll do, if we make it to champions, alright, we're hosting a watch party, okay? For
Yes.
the first game at champs, okay?
you do it.
Between maps, you're gonna do it live. Between maps. So we don't have to listen to anything else. We're gonna watch map 1, you're gonna pull out the thing, bzzz, and then we move into map 2.
Okay,
Can I do it? Can I do it?
we all
Yeah,
okay,
you're free,
but
feel free.
oh my god! All right, but we gotta if we can
up
secure
one
watch
like that.
parties in China, if we could talk to Riot and secure watch parties when Core makes it, I'll do it. I'll do it live, just for the
Okay, I
fans.
don't. Okay, now you're just stretching.
Now
You're
you're
not gonna be able to.
kind of trying to
I'll
get
do
out
it.
of this. Like your hair's
No, I'll do a lot. I'll do it. I'm committed to this. If we make it to champs, I don't back out.
Just
I've
get a
already
clip.
committed to this.
If by nobody else, by me.
No, I've already committed. I've committed.
Okay.
Fuck you, Baru.
flipped.
I blame Baru for this.
Hey, he's gonna be bald with you too.
Yeah, he better be fucking bald, bro. He's gonna be bald too. He said we, by the way. That I know. I
Dude,
saw the
you know,
wording. He said we
we
are
should-
gonna be bald.
Yeah. We should get
He's
like a
joining
little
us-
bromance thing going on. Like get him to fly over watch party with you. You guys like lock arms across each other and like shape like
Oh my god,
do it at the same time.
I'm not ready for it, but fuck it, we bald.
Get the mood lighting on and everything.
Anything for the content. Anything for content, man. But yeah, that's it for this VCL again.
No, one more
we're
thing.
hy-
One more thing.
Yes.
Important thing. Crew.
Yes. Oh my god. It wouldn't be Valorant VCT without visa issues.
Yeah, and it comes from Visa Crew.
Visa crew.
Yeah. So basically, Crew is struggling to get their visas, and subsequently, they had to actually bring in their Game Changers team, I believe, to play in place of their main roster. So what it looks like is going to be Nagzi, MTA, Bang, and then they've got Infiltrator and Governor, and then their same head coach and assistant coach as for. Sorry, no. The head coach is from Crew Spark, and the assistant coach is still the Crew Visa coach. Governor, if he plays in China, he's gonna be the only player who's played in every single VCT region. He's played in Europe, he's played in EMEA, he's played in Pacific, he's played in
He's
Americas.
gotta be a goated ass teammate. Like, there's no way. He's gotta be like the greatest teammate in the world to just be playing in every region. You know what I mean?
I'll refrain from speaking.
Well, anyway, well, you know what I mean. But it's insane that he's like the only person to be able to play in so many different regions and is able to be picked
Yeah.
up so many different times. It's insane to me. I mean, I would be funny as hell. Does he? Well, no. I mean, in China, I think everyone's like actually speaks Mandarin. Like, I don't think so. There's any English speaking teams in
No.
the Chinese.
There's English speaking ones.
Not even
There's
DRG. I
definitely
think they even
English-speaking
speak Mandarin. They have
Not
a. They,
DRG, but like for example, FPX had Autumn, he's an Australian dude. I don't think he's speaking Mandarin. They
really?
don't have him anymore, but they did have him. And what's it called? Wolves speaks very good English.
Okay. I mean, hey, but I mean, it'd be funny to see. Well, I mean, China's already like, I feel like whatever they seem to get, they're always like, they're pretty good when it comes to like not changing their rosters, so it'd be hard for him. But also, it's like, I always find it funny that he's always like switching. I think every year he's been on a new team or a new region, and it's always kind of the funniest
Yeah.
thing. I mean, hey, he's getting employed. That's all that matters.
True.
But I mean, I think me and Sadik had this suggestion that like it's every year. It's always the South American teams, which I understand, are always being having visa issues. And I don't know if Riot, what they're doing is they could split the region maybe into two different regions and then maybe have them both play and qualify through that, because it's been really hard. It's every year, and every split we always have the same thing. They're not playing with their full roster. There's visa issues, and it's always like this. Riot definitely has to be aware of this. I know they can't change anything this year, but I think maybe it'd be best if they can change it for next year, where it's two different, like they split from North to South America, because it is hard to get visas now. And
I mean, I think even like visa issues aside, like China has its own region. That's one country. North America and South America are like a huge population. Okay, sure, maybe it's not like China has 1 billion people, sure, whatever. But like, the talent pool that exists in North America alone and South America alone, I don't think that should be a combined region.
yeah, I think it's hindering it too.
Yeah, I think there's so much talent in both of these regions, which is like some players are not getting a chance, or some orgs aren't able to get in because, you know, it's a shared spot. So it's like, why are we doing that? They're two separate continents, just split them.
Yeah, I think because it's just like, I don't get it. Maybe, I don't know if it's because they can't, I don't even know if it's like a studio issue, because again, it really does also come down to that, by the way. So like, it's a studio issue. Like they're playing at the Riot headquarters in North America, in LA.
But they
like,
split it for League, did they not?
They were still playing under the same building. I think it was still in the same building. I think they were like dead ass playing in the basement.
No, but are the regions not split in League, like North America, South America?
It was I think 1 year when it was like the LTA, it was like all one region. But now they went back to the LCS, which is NA in South America. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they do that, and I don't know why they don't do that for Valorant. I feel like many more orgs would also be invested if you opened it up to more people.
100%.
Well, I mean, it would be possible. Like, it's literally impossible for more orgs to be invested.
Yeah.
The extra spots.
No, well, I'm saying, like, for example, like, if you split them, like, okay, so Furia, Crew, Lev, right? For example, they're safe in South America. If they open a South American VCT, boom, their safe spot there. And then they can get a few more South American orgs to get invested into there. And then we can get a few more North American investors, and we can still have the 10-team thing. You can keep the same format, just split the region. Yeah,
but like,
what I'm saying.
Even Challengers is split between North America and South America until Ascension.
Yeah, they're playing online. I get it. It's easier like that. But still, I think I don't understand why they can't split into two regions. I think that behind their, like, when they were making this whole franchising thing, in their head, they were trying to, they didn't expect, I believe, it sounds silly, but I think they didn't expect to have this many visa issues. But I think that's what just happened, unfortunately. I don't know what they can do about it.
I mean, not much.
Not much, but I think this year, I think we're just locked into this format. I think it is what it is, but I really, really hope next year they split it into two different regions. I think it sucks. Again, as much as I shit on Furia, as much as I love them, I do feel bad for them at times, because they're always running with a sub. They're always running with a coach. They're always like blah, blah, blah. It's always like that.
Well, not this year.
If it's not
this year, they're like Americans.
As of now, things could change. As of now, we'll see.
Crew is suffering.
Surprisingly, Lev Lev has now, they're not a full South American team anymore. They are now mixed. I think that's also the other region. Again, visas are always going to be an issue. If visas are such a big issue, I think the only way to do it is to split the two regions. What can you do at that point? But that's it for the news. Valorant news, big news. Make sure to check out the matches at January 19th, which is Monday, at 7 p.m. EST. We're going against Sleepers. First match of the year, first match of the season, and I will be going bald in China. If you want to check out the merch, just go to QORgaming.com/shop. If you have any news, if you want to check out any news regarding
QORcast for 10% off.
QORcast for 10% off, and then also if you want any core news or anything regarding our other teams and our other esports, make sure to go check out QOR Gaming on Twitter. And goodbye.